Golden bones, in Cambodia, they call people who are very blessed, very lucky, a person of golden bones. Because I feel very blessed, very lucky to be able to escape from the killing fields, to go all the way to the United States, to live there and then realize the American dream. I left Cambodia because of the coming to power of the Khmer Rouge. In 1975, the Khmer Rouge came to power and they turned the society upside down. My mother was killed, my sister was killed, my brother was killed. 15 people in my family were all killed by the Khmer Rouge. And then I had my neighbors, my friends, 2 million people. Anybody who had not been with them. I worked for an organization called CARE, and I was in charge of providing food and clothing and shelter to some 500,000 refugees and displaced people who fled the war-torn countryside to come and live in the city. I was supposed to be airlifted out of Cambodia, but I missed the helicopter by 30 minutes. Had I stayed on, I would be killed. So my mother told me to run. She gave me her wedding ring, a scarf, a bag of rice, and she said, no matter what happens, never give up hope. It depends on what track you're taking. You know, I went straight to become an ambassador. But if you took the career track, it takes a long time. First you start as a third secretary, and then second secretary, first secretary, counselor, minister counselor. That's one way to do it. The other way is to go through the political process. I came through the political process. I was not a career person. I was a political appointee. I was a presidential appointee, but I was non-career. It was a great experience to be able to represent your country. In my case, my country of adoption. Each time I walked in, my colleagues from 191 countries looked at me, and through me they saw America. How does an ambassador get his work done and how he does it? Well, you have to work very hard. An ambassador job is 24/7. I woke up every morning looking forward to a very fruitful day. There are a lot of issues that we have to handle, everything that affects our lives around the globe, not just in the United States, not just in Europe, but everywhere. So it's a major responsibility, and that's probably just the thing of it is a motivation already, that you are able to help people far away, you know, in Africa, in Asia, in Latin America, with all the decisions you are making. Mr. Minister, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Education is very important. That's the very reason I came here. I think it's a very good program. I think it's important for young people to be able to interact with different cultures, to understand other people as well, because we live in an interdependent world. These are the very basic human rights everywhere, especially when you go to poor countries. Those are the most needed. Drinking water, basic education, children's health. So what is the enemy now? It's hunger, it's poverty, it's inequality, right? These are there, and we need to fight together. Each of us can do so much together. Sea bien, es sabio, es digno. Sea flexible y capaz de adaptar a circunstancias diferentes. Siga su pasión. Cuando hace bien, no se olvida de hacer bueno.